Hey guys, it's Final Master Link, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And in this part, we are finally going to go to the Shadow Temple and complete it. Actually, I just now noticed there's a, like, I can't use the Gossip Stone now because I can't wear the mask as an adult. That's kind of gay. This little room right here, you just have to use the fucking Din's Fire to get past. I'm not sure why you have to do that. It's just, just something to... just another excuse to use magic. Hooray. And that's the Shadow Temple opening up. Yeah, who would have thought I was in Kakariko, huh? So, for this temple, I just... you're definitely gonna need your Lens of Truth and probably the long shot. For this temple... I just practiced it a bit ago, and I thought I did pretty good against it, so... Yeah, you basically need the Lens of Truth in order to do this dungeon. Okay, looks like that's the... Yeah. So what you gotta do is, using your Lens of Truth, you have to see which skull is the real one. And then, simple enough, you point this in direction of the real one, and, that's that puzzle solved. Just, yeah, I think it needs, like, a sec to click, so it doesn't, like, fuck you up. I'm not sure what happens if you lose. I think you just fall in a pit and die. Let's see, let's go in here. We actually get the item for the dungeon really early. Like, I think it's just in this room. Blah 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 blah. I don't really want to pay attention. They use that message a lot here. Yeah, blah blah blah. Technically you don't need the Lens of Truth for this room, because the pots pretty much show you the way to go. Oh yeah, I believe in here is the treasure chest, or the map. Luckily with this fucking huge-ass big Oron sword, we can kick a lot of ass. I believe there's a couple bats in here. Oh, there's one. That should give us the map, if I remember right. This dungeon shouldn't be too bad. I believe there are 6 gold Skulltulas in here. So by the time I got them all, I should have 81. So then 19 left. And I can think of at least, maybe 3 of them that I can get, besides the ones in, like, Gerudo Valley. So, actually, another thing you can do is you can always use your Lens of Truth to uncover hidden, chests. There's quite a lot of them, but they're mostly, like, just bombs or, like, rubies. They're not really very important. I mean, if you want to, you can have some. Yeah, you son of a bitch. More pots there. Yeah, so I bet you guys heard, about the Xbox One. Recording on the 21st. And I believe it's coming out tomorrow. Personally, I don't give a fucking shit about it. Honestly. Oh, another thing you can do is, if you have the Lens of Truth on, I think you can detect where that fucker is. Oh, come on. What I like to do here. Luckily, this guy is kind of a pushover now that we have the big Oron sword at our disposal. Let's see, where is that fucker? Where is he? Shit. Come on. There we go. I like to power it up more. There we go. Pretty easy that time around. So yeah, like, I honestly can't understand people why they would want an Xbox One when... I mean, first of all, it's going to be at least a $500 system when it comes out. Second of all, it's not really going to have a lot of, memorable launch titles. Because, as you guys know, with every new system that comes out, the launch titles on it are usually considered very good. You usually have to wait a couple years before, you really get a lot of good games for it, you know what I mean? like for the PS3, one of the launch titles wasn't like Metal Gear Solid 4 or God of War, you know? I mean, they took time and effort in order to, be placed, onto the pedestal that they have nowadays. I mean, it's gonna be the same with this fucking system, I guarantee it. And as for the PS4, I pretty much have the same opinion about it. I just don't really care. I mean, I could buy one if I wanted to, because, I have a job now. But, it's like, yeah, man, fuck that. And besides, anyways, like, in order to get one now, you would have to wait until, like, fucking February. Because from what I've heard, like, I've called some GameStops around, and they've like, had pre-orders, like, up until... they actually stopped taking pre-orders, so they won't be able to, like, give you one until, like, February or some shit. And I'm like, February? That's, like, fucking 4 months away. It's like, holy shit, man. And of course, I am a bit curious, like, in a week or so, I'm probably going to check to see how much they're selling for on, like, eBay or whatever. Okay. I know I can kill this guy. There we go. I hate those things so much. So, like... I have no idea why people do this shit. Why don't they just, like, wait a year or so? I mean, to me, waiting a year or so to buy a console, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, like, I could buy a Wii U right now if I really wanted to, but I just can't really be bothered because, I mean, for one, I think it's a little bit too expensive for my taste. I mean, $350, it isn't a horrible price for a game system. But I'd rather it be at least, I'd say $300 is like a good price for a video game system. At least in my opinion. I mean Wii U. I mean, I don't really like the name, to be honest. It sounds like a fucking cop car. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. But besides that, like, there aren't really, like, Zelda titles or anything like that, so, when it gets, like, a Zelda title on it, I'm gonna be, like, going apeshit about it, probably, more than likely, because they've never really fucked up Zelda games. Well, at least in my opinion, they haven't. Let's see, I believe there's a locked door. You could go down that hole that I was at, too, but it'll just lead you into a room that you would have, gone to later in the dungeon anyways. Let's go back then. Now that we got a key, we can unlock the door in the middle. But first we want to go over here. Ooh, mummies. They're basically the same thing as Redeads, if I didn't, like, mention that. And they rape you all the same, of course. I'm glad I got that blue potion. That might be useful, actually. Alright, kill you. You son of a bitch. Oh, come on. Get off of me. There we go. I like how the walls of the rooms, they look like skulls plastered together. It kind of looks like something from, like Dante's Inferno. Actually, that's probably another game I could get when I get my 360. But, like, what I'm planning on getting, a couple games have, like, my eye, you could say. One, it's Sega Genesis collection for the 360. I thought it looked really cool, and I've never had a Genesis before, so I think it'd be a nice opportunity to play games for the Genesis without using like an emulator or whatever. But like, yeah, that's just one of those things that I looked at. Another game I saw that looked really cool. I've seen a lot of I've seen some gameplay footage of it. It's called Red Dead Redemption. It's a Rockstar game. It's a lot like Grand Theft Auto, only it takes place in like the Wild West. And I mean, I don't know, to me that just sounds fucking awesome. I mean, I like Rockstar. I appreciate their games. I like Grand Theft Auto. I played a lot of San Andreas. Like when I bought it over the summer, like Steam sale. Personally, I think Bully's a lot better than any Grand Theft Auto game, but that's just me. Because, like, you don't kill anyone. You just, like, seriously hurt. But, And from what I've heard, the sequel to Red Dead Redemption is pretty good too. Of course, I'd have to play the first one to really figure out the second one. That's usually how games work when they have sequels. Oh yeah, there's some fucking master hands or whatever here. They're not too tough, to be honest. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty much chump change right now. I'm not sure what the point of these guillotines is. They can't really kill you. I mean, to me, they don't do jack shit in terms of hurting me. They're pretty easy to predict. You see, like, that guy posed more of a threat to me. Oh, wait, did it drop a heart? No, I guess not. I don't know what Navi is freaking out about over there, but, you know, whatever. Technically, you don't even need to use your lens of truth for here. You can just kind of guess where the platforms are, and you can just kind of walk in blind. Oh yeah, this would be nice to use your fucking thing for. I think the thing with this room is you have to, shit. You gotta kill the bats in the room, you gotta kill all the enemies. This is when arrows comes in handy. Okay, that's 2. Oh yeah, there's a like leg, that's right. Can I use an arrow on this? God, I hate this guy so much. There we go. In my practice run, the motherfucker actually stole my tunic and my shield. What a prick. Let's see, I think there's one more bat here somewhere. Somewhere. I think they reside in like the 4 corners of the room. Come on. Come on. There we go. Is that all of them? Okay, cool. If you, like, go into your shield position, they'll just go right over you. So you can use that to your advantage. There's the first Skulltula, I think, in the dungeon. Bundle of arrows. And that'll pretty much replenish any arrows you might have used. And just a random blue rupee there. I'm not sure why that is there. Fucking bricks. Then again, I didn't really do a lot of work. I mean, they're just keys. That's all. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Just gonna kind of roll on over. And that's that room. Yeah. So like, when I was practicing this, I thought it would be more difficult. But no, it's actually easier than what I remember it to be. The Light Temple is pretty cool in the fact that you actually are partially through the temple as a kid. So that makes it unique in itself. What the hell's this guy doing, spazzing out? It looks like he was like stuck in an animation or something like that. That's weird. For this one, you gotta wait until it goes down to a certain... There you go. And then you can just use your momentum to carry you across. Can I make that? Ah, fuck. Damn it. Oh well. Don't lose a whole lot of life. I mean, I'm not doing too bad on time. What is it? 13 minutes? I'd say that's pretty good. I'm just gonna avoid that, Stoutfold right now. I just can't be bothered to fight him, you know? There we go. Alright, now for this, I'm gonna get these fucking silver keys. Or, not keys. Silver rubies. And I'm gonna blow that thing up because it's hiding one of them. I can see how that could throw off a couple new players who've never played this game before. Okay, look out for those fucking spiked things. Let's see, where is this leading? Oh, right, this room. This room's fun. There's also another Skulltula in here. As well as another key, if I remember right. So what you gotta do here is, basically you take this boulder out and you keep pushing it to the right. Or to the left, I guess, technically. And it will stop these things from crushing you to death. You could probably hear the gold Skulltula too, if it's picking up the sound alright. Basically, you just push this all the way through. You want to make sure it covers both of them at the same time so that you don't get, like, crushed. Like, when you're in the middle of this shit. Here's the Skulltula. Why do I have my fucking Deku Nuts out? I'm not gonna use those for like the rest of the game. There's the second one. So that was pretty easy. And then carry on with this. Just keep on pulling it. Yeah, so like I have to work in about, 9 hours, people. Doesn't that sound like fun? I also have to work on Black Friday, which I have a little rant about that. You know how normally when you work on a holiday, you're supposed to get paid time and a half? Well, apparently I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because I haven't worked at Walmart for I think it's 6 months you have to do it. And, that's bullshit. I've been working it for 3 months. I think I'm entitled to it. I mean, I'm working like 7 hours on not Black Friday, on Thanksgiving. I mean, thank God my family eats like around noon. Because I'm gonna be stuck there 4 to 11 next week. And, they fucking know, like, is there anything over there? No, okay. I mean, otherwise, I'd just be pissed as hell. I think that was a glitch. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. That made that appear. That makes sense. I'm sure this is the key that I want. So, like, that's just bullshit in my opinion. But at least I get more hours. I mean, at least that's something, right? Like, usually I'd get like 20 hours a week, and this time, on Black Friday, like that week I get, I think, 31 hours, so at least that's something, right? I'd say that's pretty good. Of course, I think everyone has something like that too, because let me tell you, I can already see it now. Like on Thursday and Friday, we're just gonna be like so fucking overrun with customers about shit, It's gonna be fucking ridiculous. But oh well, the point is I get more monies. And that's good, because I likes my monies, and I likes my bitches. But, I always put bros before hoes. Remember that, people. And let's see. Oh, I never understood the point of this. I mean, they couldn't just put it on the floor. They have to have you, jump up, like, or grab up, like, 2 feet to get it. That's stupid. Well, this one's more like, 6 feet. Alright, there's that one. I believe there's one there. Yeah, I'm really conservative about this lens of truth, if you guys haven't noticed that. Like, I just pretty much just flick it on and off. Like spamming a light switch almost. Let's see, up there, I